Good evening from Biñan City here in Laguna. It's an all-important matchup here in Biñan as the Aces take on the home team Biñan Tatak Gel in a game that holds serious implications for the TAT Winter Tournament playoff picture. The Aces are looking to solidify their standing while the Biñan Tatak Gel aims to keep their playoff hopes alive. It's the Aces versus Biñan. Hello everybody, my name is Sandy Grum alongside the one and only Bill Velasco. Andrea Veloso will join us later at the side. This is a crucial game for both teams, and to avoid any implications, you have to win.
Yes, to avoid any complications, they really have to win, particularly if you are the Aces, because remember there's a three-way tie at there will be a three-way tie at the top of the standings of bracket A between the Black Bears, the Aces, and Titans. So that's going to complicate matters. If the Aces win now and the Titans win later, they'll all be at 4-1. And at which point we can apply all the mathematics we want, or we can just simply play a knockout game. For Biñan, they're safely in second place, so there's no pressure on them for this game.
The Aces defeated the Guangzhou Long Lions yesterday, 112-95.
Yes, that was a very interesting matchup. The Long Lions gave them everything they could handle, but at the end, the Aces really just had too much firepower.
On the other side, we have the home team, Biñan Tatak Gel. Well, they've been in two big fights already.
Yes,
lost to the Vanta Black Dragons, but won against the Titans.
Yes, that was a very big loss for the Titans, because if the Titans had won that, they'd be in #1 in bracket A, no problem. But now, they're in a position where they must win to stay with the other two leaders of the pack.
Now we go to Andrea Veloso. What's the latest, Andrea?
Sandy and Bill, this is an exciting match with an all-Filipino team going head-to-head against an import pack team. But for the Aces, even though they have that import advantage, they will never be complacent as they know the individual capabilities of the Biñan local players, especially the veteran ones like KG Canaleta and Pamboy Raimundo. They will surely give an all-out performance, especially as Emmanuel Ojula will miss this game because of another commitment. Meanwhile, Biñan Tatak Gel GameX came here fully prepared as Coach Boyet expects this game to be a tough one. He just wants his players to limit the production of the imports and just basically give Aces a good challenge tonight. Well, this is an exciting match. Let's get this ball rolling. Gio Cruz, take it away.
Biñan Alonte Sports Arena here in Biñan, Laguna. This is the TAT Winter Tournament Biñan Leg. It's the fourth game of our Friday quadruple header. It's between the Aces and your Biñan Tatak Gel Beast Motorcycle Toy GameX. Now introducing this orders first from the Aces. At guard number 8, Denzel Wong. At forward number 22, Sergey Primack. Under forward number 15, the X-Men, Xavier Alexander. And at center number 6, Ricky Bryce Jr. Head coach of the Aces is Jason Santiago. And now let's meet the starters from your Biñan Beast Motorcycle Toy K-Max. Starting guard number 0, Pamboy Raymundo. Under guard number 88, Kenny Roca Curva. At forward number 4, Warren Bonifacio. Under forward number 9, KG Canaleta. And at center, number 81, Jason Ballesteros. Head coach is Boyd Fernandez, assisted by Gino Manantala. Team manager, Jojo Hunanan. Team owners, Monching Talisayon and Honorable Vice Mayor Jel Alonte. Our game officials, Eddie John Santiago and Gary.
The starters for the Aces, Marcus Elliott, Denzel Wong, Ricky Bryce, the X-Man, Alexander, and Sergey Primack back in the starting unit. Biñan will start with Pamboy Raymundo, Kenny Rogers Curva, Jason Ballesteros, Warren Bonifacio, and KG Canaleta. John Santiago, Gary Bulawan, and Eddie Villarosa are our 3 referees in this game.
All right, Biñan going for its tallest, most balanced lineup. Meanwhile, for the Aces, business as usual.
Well, Primack will be in the starting 5 again here. All right, Biñan won against the Titans the other night and lost to the Banta Black Dragons. Well, the Aces, they defeated the Guangzhou Long Lions twice.
Yes, and then lost that big one to the Black Bears.
Yeah, last night.
So the Black Bears have a step up on them. They're already 4-1. Now the Aces must win to also be at 4-1.
Oh, look at that move by Denzel Wong. Very active.
Yes, he doesn't usually penetrate. He wants to get his three-point shot going, but showing a different look tonight.
That was a blow by. Look at that. That's what we call, coaches, the defensive stance.
Yes.
Stay low. Bonifacio for 3, and yes.
You know, he's been playing very well. He earned his starting spot. Played very well in their last game also. But he's got a tough defensive assignment. He's going to guard an import.
He has 11 points in the last game.
Yeah, so Ricky Bryce taking a shot out of the rhythm of the Aces. I think that's one more thing that they have to look at.
Pamboy misses, and Warren is inside. He is very busy at both ends of the floor.
Uh-oh.
Ricky Bryce.
Nobody home.
Ricky Bryce Jr. Versus the Long Lions scored 20 points, 10 rebounds.
And that was actually a slow day for him.
And he was 9 out of 13 from the field.
That's what's most impressive about it, is the high shooting percentage.
Marcus Elliott tracks it down for the Aces.
Elliott's also been looking for his shot more the last 2 games.
But also he's a good facilitator for the team. Well,
Yes.
he's a veteran. He is 40 years old, been playing overseas.
He's played
Playing here in
everywhere,
Asia, yes.
everywhere in Latin America also. And they're wild and very physical over there.
Ball number 81, Jason Ballesteros, his first team foul.
Foul on Jason Ballesteros. Ricky Bryce Jr.
There's too many bigs on the floor for the Aces, so tough matchups all around in the front line for the Biñan team.
Ricky Bryce, double-double performance.
He only joined the team this week.
Yeah. He did not play in the first game. Did he? Yeah, he did play in their first game. He's a new acquisition. He's a replacement of Santiguara.
He didn't get heavy minutes in the first game. He was in and out.
Nice defense by the Aces.
Yes. They're really
Jason.
forcing Biñan to stretch out.
Kenny Rogers
Tough shot.
scoring over Ricky Bryce. Under 8 minutes remaining. Sergey Primack banging bodies in there and will score.
Always in the right place at the right time.
And these 2 guys, they're like teammates for so long already. Sergey Primack and Marcus Elliott.
That's true. I think it's Xavier that we have to look at because you know, he played a subdued game the last time around.
Jason, Kenny Rogers, Bomboy, shot clock at 5.
And
Kenny Rogers
the problem
slightly
now,
blocked there.
the problem now with Biñan is they don't have that many outside shooters compared to the other team. So it's going to be hard for them to make the Aces stretch their defense out.
Raymundo. Warren Bonifacio goes closer to the rim. Rebounded by Bryce. And Xavier asking for it. Sergey. Back up.
Pamboy Raimundo in the game early because he's the most mature point guard that they have.
Kenny Rogers will go all the way, challenging the defense of Ricky Bryce. Denzel, 4-3. Way off. And Biñan taking care of it. Kenny Rogers again will attack. Nowhere to go inside.
I think he's more interested in beating the big men or getting fouled.
And Sergey Primak now with 4 points.
Great pass by Elliott. He made sure he drew the defense first before giving up the ball.
Bonifacio, 2 points. Now he has 6 here in the first period.
That's impressive. And he's finding all the openings in the defense, not really forcing anything.
Inside to Bryce, and 2 points for Bryce. And the assist there by Marcus Elliott.
Nothing you can do there. He's 7'1", and your tallest player is only 6'6".
Approaching the 5-minute mark. Foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Sergey Primak.
It's very unusual.
Foul number 22.
You know, some of these players, particularly the imports, they don't like being banged. So they'll send a message by banging you back, even if they have to sacrifice a foul.
In Warren Bonifacio is a banger downstairs.
Oh.
He loves the action. He loves the
He's a real
physicality.
wide body. I look at it; they're still pounding away at each other.
Even from far away. KG
Bad
taken
pass.
away by Sergey Primak. Xavier Alexander. Look at that, how he shielded that basketball with his body.
And, you know, Canaleta was able to stay with him.
Raymundo.
Nice teardrop.
No hesitation there for Pamboy Raymundo. Not afraid of the presence of Ricky Bryce. And stripped there by KG against Sergey Primak.
Windmill.
Blocked
Wow.
by Ricky Bryce.
Great lateral movement and pivoting by Bryce.
19 seconds shot clock.
I don't think the Aces will be comfortable with how close this game is. But, you know, neither team really playing that tight on defense.
And we seldom see Aces playing zone defense.
Yes.
Now they're playing matchup.
Well, they've got the manpower to do it. They've got the athletes to do it.
Marcus Elliott rims out, and it's all white shirts for the rebound.
That's okay. That's an open shot.
Well, if you will give him space, he will take it.
Absolutely.
Warren Bonifacio.
Great denial by Primak.
Easy two for Warren Bonifacio.
But you make him work harder for the points.
You
had to
can't
put
go side to side.
Yeah.
Elliott outside, guarded by Kenny Rogers, Suka Kurva. Denzel pulling the trigger. 0 of 2. From the three-point land.
More than halfway through the first period. And so far, Biñan is keeping in step with the Aces. Raimundo should go to Ballesteros.
Raymundo short on the 3 attempt. Another rebound for Bryce.
He had to beat the shot clock.
A back
Alexander
pass by-
overshooting the
by
pass.
Xavier Alexander.
I don't know if he's been off or just not as aggressive the past couple of games. We've seen Elliott taking more shots and attacking the basket more.
You might as well discuss the strength of schedule.
Yeah.
Because, Biñan, this is the 3rd game.
Yes, this
they're
is
in the
only
bracket
their third game, but they've played against the top 3 teams in the other bracket. Whereas, the Aces have played more games, but they've also played against some of the weaker teams in the other bracket. So Biñan is actually, well, the other teams behind Biñan have far inferior records. You're talking about the Long Lions and the Nickelham Lions.
Yes.
So Biñan is stuck in second place no matter what happens tonight. So remember, it's top 2 teams in each bracket, and they cross over in the
that will be
semifinals tomorrow.
So the finals will be tomorrow
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
But in the event of an unbreakable tie,
Unbreakable. It's the
Yeah.
first time that I'll hear that
Yeah.
one. Unbreakable
if
tie.
an unbreakable tie, the best thing to do really would be to play a knockout game,
Pamboy.
because the teams would rather lose on the court than in
The
a
numbers.
mathematical equation.
And they always say, that's why you have to win.
Yes.
A simple win.
Yes.
And justify all the things.
If the aces lose here, they can actually get knocked out.
And you can clear the air.
Yeah.
You don't have to use any calculator.
And you can't complain.
Yes.
Well, you played the game, you lost, you got knocked out. And aside from that, if we play a knockout game tomorrow, both teams will still have to play for placing on the same day.
Pamboy scores now. He is hot here in the first quarter with 3:30 to go.
Nice follow through on the shot.
Denzel from far away and hits it from downtown.
Well, that's his game. Takes a while to warm up, but then he'll string them all together then.
Now he has 5 points here in the game.
Bonifacio, nice little fake there, took it to the hole.
Foul number 8, Denzel Wong, that's his first.
And Denzel Wong will be called for the foul.
Team foul.
And he's not happy about it.
Who does?
Substitution, J.J. Pido.
It's like everybody who runs in the election claims that they won.
Oh. Be careful. Yeah. The referee is going now to the officials table.
I think he's heard enough.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We are still early here.
For improper bench decorum.
There you go. It's a close game. Not much difference between the number of fouls. 3 minutes to play in the period. You know, hold your horses.
So it's a unsportsmanlike behavior for
Substitution.
Coach Jason Santiago on the bench of the Aces.
Improper bench decorum.
Improper bench
A very
decorum,
polite
sorry.
way of saying stop complaining. You know, Bonifacio's really given a good account of himself. That's what I like about the TAT, because there's so many revelations.
Yeah.
So many discoveries.
You know, young players can play here.
Oh, yeah. And they
Just
can
like
hold
the Guangzhou
Lions.
Long Lions. They're young.
a whole bunch of teenagers on that team.
They have a player there who's 16 years old. They're 17 years old. Average age is 21 years old. They import at 25 years old, so it's a young team.
Holding foul number 77, J.J.
J.J. Pido will be called for the foul. Boyan Fernandez.
Well, he can't contain Xavier or Marcus, so it's going to be a long night for him.
Both teams with 3 fouls here in the first
Yes.
period. Bryce throws it up. He gets it back.
Biñan
Throws
got
it up again.
2 quick fouls, and Ballesteros so far doing a good job. Hasn't really been committing many fouls, but he's not a three-point shooter. That's the difference between this team and some of the others.
And a foul from behind is going to be on the X-Man for hitting Piñaridondo.
Xavier Alexander, that's his first.
So that's 3 free throws.
2 free throws for
He's
Joseph
been a
Piñaridondo.
step slow in this game.
Well, tied at 16-0. It's been pretty close. Piñaridondo did not score in their last game versus the Titans and played only for 1 minute.
Now he's got 2 points.
The Biñan team playing all Filipino here in the TAT
Yes.
Biñan leg.
They opted for that because, you know, there was very little time for them to prepare also.
Mackey for 3, can't get it to fall, rebounded by Ryan Sual. Traveling violation.
Good defensive stance there by Elliott, making sure not to give up any contact.
Yeah, actually, he was raising his hand for acknowledging the whistle. He thought it was like a foul on him. But before the contact, J.J. Pido traveled.
Yes. See, this is the problem. Bryce is not really a low-post player.
Marcus. Back to Bryce. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, he's going to get a lot of fouls.
And Bryce will go to the free throw line.
Ball number 7, Joseph Biñan, that's his second.
If you have the leaping ability, you can front him. But sad to say, Jason Ballesteros does not. He used to, but you know, it's wear and tear, it's the mileage.
Where Ricky Bryce. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And this pace favors Biñan because they're, you know, a little older, have a deeper lineup, so they can, you know, grind it out with the Aces. They don't want to get into a running game with a team that has 6 imports.
Final 2 minutes of the first quarter as Joseph Biñan will score from the field. Denzel Wong will bring the ball down, but lost it momentarily.
Oh, he's going to get an 8-second violation here. He needs help.
Yes, and the steal by Joseph. Foul on Denzel, his second here in the first quarter.
Okay, well, clearly to stop the fast break.
And Maki, that's Marcy Arellano in the game.
Oh, we haven't seen him for a while. You know, it's part of that generation when the University of the East was producing a lot of these good small guards.
He's a good player, former MVP.
So a lot of guards of that generation, you know, heading towards the twilight of their careers or finding a new life in TAT and other local pro leagues. There's just so much basketball in the Philippines.
Yes, every barangay,
I think
every municipal court.
per capita we have the most basketball in the world.
Croatia.
I would
also.
think so.
Upon review, the foul call on number 8, Denzel Wong, has been upgraded into unsportsmanlike
Oh,
foul.
and sportsmanlike foul on Denzel
Also,
Wong.
right there,
Now the refs are kind of strict with this because even if they know the intention, they want to avoid it getting out of hand. But he was just clearly trying to stop the fast break, did not intend to hurt anybody, but the result is still the same. He hit another player.
JJ Pito.
JJ Pide will take 2 at the line and get also the possession here. First is good.
Took his time. So a little bit of a lead here for Biñan.
JJ Pide played for 5 minutes against the Titans and did not score the other night.
Biñan Tatak Jail. 14 seconds.
So they have a 4-point lead, a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. I think the Aces really have to restructure their offense. But I think things will change when Kolchenko comes into the game with Primac.
Piñaridondo. Oh! Shooting in between the eyes of Marcus Elliott. Savior. Now, largest lead of the game for Biñan. Alexander, JJ Pido defending. He goes inside. A little hang time move there by the X-Man.
That's what I've been saying. We should keep an eye on Xavier Alexander because he's one of the safety valves of this team.
I like it. Safety valve. It's a 5-point game here. Less than a minute to go.
Whoa! Quick shot there.
Marcus, he shops around. Here's Xavier Alexander.
Bryce late to join the play.
Outside to Mackey. And it goes out of bounds.
Bad pass.
Taking a point for KG Canaleta.
Canaleta would sit down and Biñan Tatak jail suddenly got smaller. But they have to sacrifice some bodies because of the sheer size advantage.
The
for
Aces,
Aces, yeah.
The Aces trailing here. They're down by 5. Now Marcy is tasked to guard JJ Pido. Sewell for 3. Oh, he's dangerous when he's open.
He's another discovery in this leg.
You know, in their game versus the Titans, they scored 14 triples. They shot 14 of 29 in that ball game. That's the reason why they've won that game. Sewell will miss and it goes out of bounds.
A little too excited there after making his first shot.
1.6 to go. It's an 8-point game.
Coach Boyd Fernandez on the sideline, always orchestrating, always barking out commands.
Elliott, one dribble. Oh, and he blows the layup.
Score is 28-20 in favor of your Biñan
We'll be right back here watching the TAT here in Biñan. 28 for Biñan, 20 for the Aces. The Ryan Sewell 3. You know, in their game versus the Titans, we covered this ball game, Bill.
Yes.
3-point shot made Biñan won that ball game versus the Titans.
Yep.
Had 14 triples in that ball game.
Well, Biñan simply had the misfortune of going up against the top 3 teams in the other bracket. So, you know, it would be a different story if they had a different schedule, but they had a very, very strong schedule.
Second quarter here, and Jmar Gimpayan will see action for the Biñan Tatak Gel.
So, you know, Biñan is doing their best to really pick their spots, slow the game down. You know,
Xavier, the interception.
Oh, he was going
That's a
for the
foul.
statement, but he's fouled.
Foul number 7, Joseph Peña-Redondo. That's his third personal foul.
Number 3 on Joseph
First team foul.
Piñaridondo.
2 free throws for
The
Xavier
first one team. Let's take a look at this one, Bill.
This would have been a great highlight. There's something might be ailing him, you know. It's like he has a cold or something. Maybe we'll ask Andrea to find out if he's 100%.
I don't think, is Andrea 100%?
Are we talking size?
All right, it's an 8-point ball game here. Biñan up by 8.
See, he doesn't usually miss free throws. Kolchenko is back on the floor, by the way. But with Marcy Arellano there, Kolchenko will have to play the 2.
Yeah. JJ, shot clock at 5. Oh, that's a
troubling,
travel on
yes.
Villari.
Good defense.
You go hop and then you stop
Yep.
and then you walk.
No, I think a lot of people who watch underestimate Elliott and Alexander's impact on
We've
it.
seen them do the passing leg.
Because everybody's-
Sometimes the measurement or the gauge of a good player, sometimes the way he scores the ball game.
Yeah. Or the way he carries the team. I
Yeah,
think because
yeah,
everybody's
that's-
talking about Bryce, big man, double-double, 20 this, 20 that. But
Second team foul. 14
they're the ones
seconds.
backstage.
Bryce inside, and yes,
Bryce Jr.
Ricky Bryce Jr. now with 9 points. They're shooting 44% from the field. That's 8 out of 18 here.
Ballesteros
first half.
has not been an offensive threat.
But he's doing great on defense versus
Yes.
the bigger guys. We all know that Bryce will score against Jason Ballesteros.
But will he get as many rebounds?
That's true. Well, he can. If you give him 10 times, then he can score 8 times.
Yeah. Now it's Alexander asking for the ball. Nice
Alex
kick out.
Kolchenko. What a shot from the outside. First 3 for the
Fundamental.
Aces here in the second.
Very disciplined offense for the Aces now.
The Aces 2 out of 7 from beyond the arc here in the first half. It's like a
There's screen by-
microwave.
Yes.
Aliare outside for 2. It rims out. Gimpayan tracks it down. Stripped
Uh-oh.
away by Xavier. Alexander. Nowhere to go. Back out for three. Rebounded by Wiki Bryce. He keeps it up. And the ball is taken away by Jason Ballesteros. That's what I'm talking about.
Good
Jason
shutdown
Ballesteros.
D. Good shutdown D that time.
Gimpayan, Halyari. Ryan Sewell pulling the trigger. Bang!
All day, all day. They gave him that. They gave him daylight and he buried it.
2 out of 3 now from long distance.
Still a close game.
Yes, the Aces to within 3 as Marcus Elliott will score inside plus a foul. He will go to the line.
Yes, because you know their plays, their defensive posture is designed for the big men. But once the guards post up, they don't know what to do.
We mentioned him during the intro. 26 points in the last game, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 11 out of 17 from the field.
Wow.
Dula Castillo Santos will see action for the first time here in Biñan.
That's true. And now you have the Aces going to their bench. They're up against a veteran team. So they need more minds.
Yeah, well, versus the Long Lions, their bench scored, the Aces bench scored 41 points.
Oh. Not all teams can say that.
Yes, Pido. Dula Castillo Santos guarding him. Now there's Marcus Elliott defending also. And Michael Maestre missing that one.
You have Bryce sitting down on Kolchenko and he's cold. He hasn't played all week. Castillo Santos with the turnover there.
Well, we talked to Dula Castillo Santos in passing in here,
Yeah.
you know, and he told us perfectly clear that he is very happy with the team right now.
Yeah, he
As their
doesn't
number
mind.
one leader and cheerer.
Yeah,
He doesn't mind sitting down, and he's tired of losing.
yeah. Nice
Pido.
change of pace by Pido.
Oh, no spacing there for the Biñan Tatak Gel.
Shot clock at 4.
Oh, Ryan Sewell hitting it again.
He's hit 3 shots now.
Yes, 3 out of 5 now from downtown.
Still a very close game.
33-28, approaching the 6-minute mark of the first half. Premac, Kolchenko will fire. Foul is on Halyari.
Yes, he was backing up against
Alex
Xavier.
Kolchenko, 1 out of 3. That's Ryan Sewell. That was a tough shot. There was a defender in front of him.
Well, everybody's taller than him, so he has to make a living. He has to score somehow. The
Back in
Aces,
action is KG Canaleta.
the Aces all spraying out of the paint.
Do with no hesitation for 3, and it's way off the target.
Premac saved it. It just went to the wrong guy. Oh, dangerous pass there.
Quick hands by Kolchenko, but it went to the wrong guy.
Oh.
Oh, blocked from behind by Marcus Elliott. Sewell using the glass.
And Kolchenko threw his hands up. I'm doing everything already. What's happening?
So the Biñan Tatak Gel still ahead here, 33-28. This timeout is brought to you by G-Shock from Casio. Let's take a look at this replay here. Juan Bonifacio was blocked there by Marcus Elliott. Ryan Sewell keeping it alive, using the glass. Sewell, pretty hot here in the second period, Bill.
He's got what?
He's in double figures.
Double figures already, and he's only been playing for what? Less than 3 minutes or 4 minutes. That's what you call an impact player.
35-28.
And you know, the Biñan is not really tightening up on defense. There's going to be a foul downstairs. Oh, offensive foul. That's what I was saying. The past two games, and now in the third straight game, Elliott's been looking for his shot out of the flow of the offense, but this one results in a foul on Primac.
That's the second on Sergey Primac for holding on to Warren Bonifacio.
Yes. But only their first foul. They're still down by 7, though.
Largest lead of Biñan was at 8 points. Malyari unable to get to it. Here is Ryan Sewell. He's in double figures. Michael Maestri not expecting the pass. And Xavier accelerating there and fouled by Malyari. Number 1 on him, but they are in the penalty, so the X-Men will go to the free throw line.
Only one foul so far on the Aces.
Xavier Alexander versus the Long Lions, 6 points, 13 rebounds, 19 assists.
19 assists. That's a huge. He almost got a triple-double and fell short in the points. That's very unusual.
And 4 steals.
Oh, yeah. But again, he's missing from the line. Very unusual.
You know, Xavier Alexander still chasing the championship trophy. Well, he's been around. He's been here in Asia for 5 years already. He's been winning championships. And Biñan wants to talk things over. We'll be right back with more action.
With Ojula's absence, Coach Jason has expressed his intention to give additional minutes and added responsibilities to Maki Acosta and Sergio Primac. Both players have embraced the challenge, stating confidently that they feel no pressure and are prepared to play their game. As the team struggle, it will be interesting to see if Acosta and Primac can make an impact in the next quarters, especially as they are trailing. Gentlemen.
All right, Sergey Primac with 2 fouls here.
Well, I'm not surprised that Primac will be given more responsibility. Maki Acosta, of course, one of the more senior players, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Alfred Gayosa with the steal and the bucket.
There we go. See, Biñan doesn't want that.
He made a crucial turnover versus the Macau Blackbirds in their last game.
That's true. But, you know, you expect that. He's only coming into his own now. I mean, look at his lineup.
Malyari. The Aces to within 4. Sual. Oh, with a difficult shot from the corner.
He needed to make that because Canaleta was open from the opposite side.
That is his 4th from downtown. He is shooting 4 of 6 now from long distance.
He's single-handedly keeping the Aces away.
Gayosa will try his luck from beyond the arc to no avail. Kolchenko.
Good tap there by Primac.
Alex Kolchenko. He gives up the dribble. Xavier working downstairs. Blocked by Warren Bonifacio. It's a 24-second shot clock violation.
Yes. Alexander really, you know, on and off here. And look at the size now of
You know,
the
it's
Aces.
a case like wanting to do more.
Yeah. Like
Malyari.
that, he didn't even fight to go around the screen.
It's a push. Oh, it's on Alex Kolchenko.
Yes.
That will be the 4th.
They still have 1 foul to give, 3:48 to go before halftime.
Oh, nice
Alley-oop.
play there. Nice play.
You don't want to put the ball down and go back up with 2 7-footers.
39-31. Kolchenko fires and scores from long distance.
Kolchenko, Primac, very disciplined, very technically sound players.
Good point.
You know, if you watch them play, you learn so much about the game.
Very basic.
Yes.
Rebounded by Popoy Actob, the most popular player here in Biñan and in Mindanao. Warren Bonifacio finds trouble with it.
But also the smallest player on the court. Nice lob.
Oh. There's a push there.
There was no way he was going to lose that ball on his own.
Pushing forward number 18, Mike Buenesta, his first personal foul. Penalty.
And you know, Coach Boyd Fernandez starting to get frustrated here because they can't pull away. The other team is starting to catch up.
39-34, Sergei Primac from Ukraine. You know, I talked to him yesterday. And he said, I missed home. I've been here in Asia for 1.5 years already.
It must be very difficult for
Yeah.
him. But luckily, his family is with him.
And he's the one who brought Alex Kolchenko here to play for the Aces.
Oh, that's great.
They're teammates in the national team of Ukraine.
It mitigates the loneliness. Yeah,
That's why I'm not lonely because you are here with me.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
How much do you want to borrow?
Alfred Gayosa now with 5.
That's an important role for Alfred Gayosa because with him and Kolchenko on the outside, how do you double team downstairs?
You know, we always say that Alfred Gayosa is very dangerous. He can score at any time and a major factor coming off the bench.
He's
Popoy
actually-
Actob scoring there.
Gayosa has actually changed his game to suit the needs of the team.
41-39. It's a 2-point ball game.
Well, the Aces in a very good position. They're not playing that well.
This is for the lead. It bounces out. Kolchenko, the retrieval.
Again, right place, right time.
Picked up by Xavier and Ricky Bryce missing inside.
That should have been a gimme basket.
Point blank range.
That should have been a gimme. He should have made that.
14 seconds shot ball.
Now both teams complaining about all the banging inside.
They already have a warning there,
Yeah,
so they have to be careful.
because there's no second warning. There's a technical.
All aces for improper bench decorum.
There you
So
go.
technical already because it will be the second time. They will have the bench decorum. So Malyari will take one.
So far, Biñan doing a very good job from the free throw line.
A better shooting for them here in the first half of the line.
And you know those are the little things that make you win, and that's why they're up by 4 because the Asians have missed at least 3 free throws already.
14 seconds shot ball.
Shot clock 14 seconds. Du is in the bench. And that's Kolchenko, Primac, Gayosa, Bryce, and Xavier for the Aces. 2 free throws for Sergei Primac.
Well, the nice thing about this combination of the Aces, Gayosa is bigger and more versatile than Wong, so he's a tougher matchup.
Yeah.
And,
And
he's
quicker also,
Yeah.
and dangerous.
Yes, he's the kind of player, you know, when he was younger, he was tall already. So, you know, that's the way it is here in the Philippines. If you're tall as a kid, they play you at center, power forward, and then you stop growing in high school.
And you become the
You become
number
the
2 guy.
smallest guy on the floor. So you have to change your skill set, or else you'll get left behind.
Sergei missing 2 free throws that time.
Oh, they didn't see Canaleta ahead of the pack.
Warren Bonifacio.
Too fancy
Taken
for their
away
own good.
by Alfred Gayosa.
Oh, wow.
Going left and right and fouled by Malyari.
Too many fouls being given up by Biñan
yeah.
here. They're letting the Aces back into the game.
Second personal foul. Penalty.
But you notice Bryce hasn't been getting the ball.
Throws for Alfred Gayosa.
There was just that one play about 2 minutes ago.
Earlier, Sergei Primac missed 2 free throws. Now it's Alfred Gayosa at the free throw line. a major contributor coming off the bench.
True. But you know, Gayosa is not an import, so he can't afford to miss. They'll take him out of the game.
Oh, that's a free throw violation.
Malyari will sit down now.
A minute 37 to go. It's a 2-point ball game.
Exactly. It's shaping up to be another nail biter here in Biñan.
Gayosa and Popoy Aktob will be warned.
Look at the size difference between the two. See, a tough matchup there for Aktub.
Popoy Aktob very popular because of the way he dunks.
Yeah. You can lean, but you can't push. You can't slap the hand away. Here we go.
Played junior basketball at the University of the Visayas. Popoy drives. And Alfred lost it, but they will call it a foul.
Pushing foul on number 10, Boy Abdu, his third personal foul.
Penalty.
2 free throws.
Ricky Branch is talking to us right now. Popoy Aktob is the guilty party.
Bryce is saying, I can only do so much. Yeah, especially if you don't have the ball. But he has to post up more and call out for the ball more. But, you know, so far so good. The team's caught up even without his offense.
You know, Ricky Branch is talking to the bench of the Biñan team.
Why?
He's always doing that. He's a character here in
Oh,
the
yeah,
TAT.
he's very colorful.
Mike Maestre in the game now for Biñan.
That should have been traveling.
KG outside. Popoy Aktob. Eyeball to eyeball against Volchenko. Now is Gayosa defending him.
You know, Gayosa was actually giving him the three-point shot already. Now both teams in the penalty, it will become an endless minute and 7 seconds.
And remember, we still have a game to cover later on. The main game, the Titans versus the Dragons.
Yeah, I know.
Another important ball game.
Yes, exactly. Titans also need to win that game.
Yeah. Now also the Titans, they've played the best here in the TAT.
Oh, yeah, easily. But that's how it is, you know. It's an odd number of teams, so you draw lots, see who you play against.
And the scheduling is tough. You have to play every night, every day.
Biñan has had the loosest schedule, but they've had the toughest opponents. There you go.
And he can do so much. Well, he can do big things when the basketball is with him.
See, the good thing about Alexander, he can sense that, you know, the big man's unhappy. Give him the ball.
We are tied at 44-all with 45 seconds remaining in the first half.
And look at this, Premax, the one on the outside to deny the shots.
Aktob. Gayosa brings it across. That's a foul on Lopez. Bam Lopez with his first personal. And he will send Alfred Gayosa to the free throw line.
Penalty. 2 free throws for Alfred Gayosa.
Gayosa's been very active in this second quarter. He's really shaking things up. You know, before he and Kolchenko came into this second quarter, it was a slow grind for the Aces. Now they're taking control of the tempo.
And Biñan wants to talk things over. They're down by 2 points now. Back in a moment. Ricky Price Jr., a very colorful character here in the TAT, played for the Zamboanga Valientes.
He's an entertainer. Oh. Too slow, too slow. Just when you thought he was being nice.
Yeah.
Well, you can't get a technical for that.
Ronnie Alonte. There in JJ Pido.
I mean, how can you be mad at someone like that, right?
Hey, look at Ricky Price.
Sometimes it's the teammates who get mad more.
Well, when he played for the Zamboanga Valientes, it happened many times there on the bench.
Oh, he'll get under your skin if you let him. After dribbling a little bit too much
Oh, that's
here.
Bob Lopez.
Or Lopez, rather.
Here is Popoy Octob. Shot clock at 7 now.
He has to fire.
5. Very short. 7 seconds to go. Ricky Price. Foul is on KG Canaleta.
Well, 2 seconds to go. Make him make the free throws. Maybe save a point or two.
Penalty. 2 free throws for Ricky Price Jr.
Well, here in the second period, Ricky Price suddenly very quiet.
Why does he keep looking at you? Are you his manager or something?
I don't know. He wants us to go to say something about
He
him.
thinks you're copying his beard.
Look at. Now he is looking at the bench.
And the coaching staff is saying, don't foul.
Oh. 44. Oh. Largest lead of the Aces at 4 points.
Well, they're halfway up the mountain.
Ricky Price saying keep quiet. Our move of the game here. Let's take a look at this one. We go to Popoy Octob. High arcing layup there by Popoy Octob. And that's our move of the game. Steal and basket for Popoy. At the half, 48 for the Aces, 44 for Tatak Gel. Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. At number 10.
Donna goes all the way for the layup. What a move by Donald Tankua.
Going coast to coast that time.
Scoring 7.
At 9.
Ryan Sual.
3-on-1.
Gimpayan, he drops it and will score.
It's the young guns.
Bob Lopez with a connection downstairs. Gimpayan with a good recognition. A total onslaught here for the
Moving to number 8.
That these two can hit from range.
inside to Tyree.
A lot more energy on the side of the Black Bears. Everyone moving without the basketball. And Robinson.
At 7.
Papoy able to get to it. And he will wait for his teammates. Kenny Rogers. Oh, tough shot by Kenny Rogers.
Lost his
Kurban.
balance and recovered. He saw the big man and said, I'm getting out of here.
You know, he's a lefty, so that is his comfort zone.
Number 6.
Too soon considering the scores right now, but let's see if they can tame the Lions. Sandy and Bill.
Who can tame the Lion Bill?
Spectacular slam dunk there. Two-handed flush by Jamar.
At 5.
X-Man Elliott Wong. And here we go, Kone! Momo 5!
He's gonna do whatever it takes to get a victory.
Now we go to number 4.
Third of the Philippines. Guzman,
nice.
great feed inside.
Jonathan Guzman working downstairs,
Yes.
fighting Jamar.
Jamar from
Behind the
weak
head
side,
pass. And he's talking to
The number 3 spot.
Mohammed. Brian missing outside. Oh, that's Michael De Leon. Oh, trying to be acrobatic. Nice move by Michael De Leon.
Too small gesture after the basket. Really just an effort guy for the Nickelham Lions.
Number 2.
Alvin Gayosa. Oh, and he lost it. And 3 can tie this ball game. Oh!
Alfred Deosa did not pass the basketball, and Momo Kone makes them pay in transition. Pull up 3.
Momo, 3. And we'll
And now the number 1 play of the day.
are ahead here with 5:23 to go. Brandon Jamar!
His
Showing
head is
no
in the
respect for human life.
He has his head in the game, that's for sure.
That's the exploration he wants
Yes.
to show us.
He's exploring the skies.
This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. At number 10.
Here's Stadio. They're double teaming him. But doesn't care.
Doesn't care. One-legged fadeaway.
Thank you, Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes.
At 9.
As the basketball crossover will attack. What a move coming from Ingles.
List there. Going by the defender, simple crossover, smooth finger roll.
Moving to number 8.
He's setting up for him.
This might prove to be an opportunity for him as we
Yes,
see the 10-1 play.
Amporo leaves a very big vacuum with his absence.
At 7.
For him to play defense for stretches here. Seeing it again.
Ingles off the glass.
Mr. Basic reading the defense there. Again, nobody running down on defense. Here comes Salada. Should have been an N1.
Number 6.
By 14 still. The attack by Leo. Drop pass, Jamar. Bringing out Force Hammer.
That's what we want out of Brandon Jamar. 5 feet in the paint, 2 feet up, slam it down.
At 5.
Top. This time it's Denzel Wong. Back to the X-Man. Thought about the 3 will attack instead. Drops it to Bryce Jr.
Such an easy target here for Xavier Alexander. This Ricky.
Number 4.
Running down. Ariar loses
Nice.
Momo. Gets to the basket and the layup.
What a wraparound dribble. And Momo will want to get the points back for sure.
The number 3 spot.
Who knew the X-Man can pass the rack like that? Make that 19 as Ricky Bryce Jr. flushes it down.
Don't do them like that, X-Man. What a pass to Ricky Bryce. Brings the hurt business here to Biñan.
Another look. Again, Ricky Bryce Jr. is raining outside, but this time it's thunderous inside the Alonte Sports Arena.
Number 2.
Oh, wow! What a pass from Momo Kone.
Yeah, and the Titans were stunned by that.
Oh, also almost a three-quarter court shot.
And now the number 1 play of the day.
Down Kone.
Now,
Here we go! What an alley-oop!
3.7 seconds. And look at Robinson. Oh,
Take another look at
oh
that.
my goodness.
They couldn't slow Kone down. And Robinson.
Rocking the rim.
This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 plays of the day. Back here at the half, Sandy Grumo with Bill Velasco. Ryan Sewell was hot back in the first half.
Coming off the bench, cold-blooded, hit a lot of big shots, and that's why it's a close game, because the Aces were really just grinding away, doing it little by little. Look at that, 3-point shooting is exactly the same, but the free throw situation, 14 out of 21, but they did miss a lot also.
Well, Ricky Bryce, the high man back in the first half for the Aces. That's why they are ahead here.
Yes, nice lob here inside, and he's just taller than everybody else. And apparently Xavier Alexander is okay, he's just tired.
Yeah.
Because we're playing every day.
Yeah, Ricky Bryce entertained the crowd back in the first half.
True.
And Warren Bonifacio, very hot in the first quarter, Bill.
First quarter, yes. He's really been proving his worth, standing shoulder to shoulder with all these veterans of the game, and showing a lot of surprising quickness for somebody of his size.
Ricky Bryce and Henry Iloka. All right, the Biñan team led by as many as 8 points. The Aces led by as many as 4. The lead changes 7 in this entire game and 9 deadlocks. So it's been a very close ball game. We have here a crucial ball game.
Yes, as you can see, the Black Bears played in our first game and they won. So they're up 4-1 now. The Aces and Titans suddenly playing catch-up, and they're each playing this evening as well. Meanwhile, the other bracket, you have the Dragons unassailable at 3-0, and Biñan, well, more or less safely in second, regardless of the outcome of this game.
Ricky Bryce Jr. The Bryce is right.
Yes, indeed. And, Denzel Wong didn't play in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
He had 5 points in the first quarter also. Bill, he has 2 fouls already here coming into the third.
But, the addition also of Marcy Arellano gives a little more breathing room and, more guards to share the load.
Xavier, yeah, you mentioned earlier, he is just exhausted.
Yes. Remember, we're playing every day.
He just want to finish the game.
And he's playing heavy minutes. It's like we said, he is a safety valve of this team. Now, for those of you who don't understand Filipino, Biñan is the place. Tatak means mark. And then Gel is, of course, Vice Mayor Gel Alonte.
The mark of Gel.
Yes. Tatak Gel. Because, it's public service.
Yeah. Biñan is
a city here in Laguna.
Yes, which is
It's a progressive city, by the way.
yes, just south of Manila.
Bryce outside will not score. It goes out of bounds. Last touch, Sergey Primak.
Canaleta back in the game. He has not scored really in this game. They need him. Plus, they're also missing the services of their top power forward slash center, Mark Pingris.
Well, Primak in the first half scored 6 points. Kenny Rogers, Curva, also did not see action in the second period.
He's a very explosive player, so they need his output now.
And also Pamboy Raimundo did not see action in the second quarter, rebounded by Xavier.
Only the second shot for Pamboy Raimundo. He rarely shoots unless it's the last option.
And attacking the defense is Xavier Alexander. It's not in the active shooting. It's the first on Kenny Rogers and the first for the Biñan team.
Oh, yeah. Very, very interesting situation we have here.
Kenny Rogers, that's a foul on Kenny Rogers. That is his second personal. Second team foul also for Biñan.
Number 88, Kenny Curva, his second. 2-1 Biñan Tatak Gel. 14-second shot ball.
What do you do if you only reach the shoulder of the guy you're guarding? Like now.
Ricky Bryce, no problem there, scoring over Jason Ballesteros.
Ballesteros also no offense tonight. And despite all of that, it's a close game. There's a switch. Ballesteros might want the ball here. A good coverage by Primak. We're talking about him not contributing on offense. They need that. It relieves the pressure inside the paint, but still 1 point lead for the Aces.
Canaleta with his first three-point field goal. He now has 5. Marcus way off. Offensive rebound by Bryce. And Xavier will score downstairs.
Just a little hop into the paint, and it's an automatic 2.
Xavier Alexander with 7 points. Pamboy Raimundo, 2 of 7 from the field here in the game. Ronnie Alonte trying to disengage. Nice defense by Denzel, staying in front. And Ronnie Alonte partly blocked by Bryce. 24-second shot clock
Bryce
violation.
got a piece of that.
And I can see the nod of Boyet Fernandez not arguing the call.
Yes. And he always has something to say.
For now, he has nothing to say.
3-point game.
Denzel is free.
He hasn't been shooting well tonight.
Kenny Rogers.
Boy, Primak and Bryce really changed so many shots inside the paint.
And ball will stay with Biñan team.
Sergey Primak, his third personal foul.
Third on Primak already.
14 seconds on the shot ball.
And Sergey Primak committing the foul. That is his third personal, by the way.
We haven't talked about the defense of Elliott in this game, but look at him making life hard for all the guards.
Pamboy. Again, Bryce making him change his shot.
It will stay with Biñan.
And another possession for them. Shot clock at 14 seconds.
You can feel that there's like a tug of war for momentum.
Pamboy, he kicks it out. Kenny Rogers blocked by Xavier.
Great closeout by
Raimundo
Xavier.
is wide open for 3 and got it.
We've been talking about how important the three-point shot is to Biñan because of the size advantage of the Aces.
Foul away from the ball. You know, Pamboy Raimundo with 7 points already. That was his first three-point conversion here.
Well, he had his mitts clamped onto Primak.
17 seconds shot clock.
3 quick fouls here by Biñan.
And it's the third team foul for Biñan. Marcus very quiet here. Inside to Sergey. and has fouled, and that will be the fourth team foul
That
for
was
Biñan.
a great read of the situation by Elliott.
His third personal foul.
And you know, Bryce has been more of a decoy so far in this third quarter.
We'll turn you over now to Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
This game won't be decided by talent alone, but by who plays smarter. Coach Boyd emphasized passionately in the dugout, urging his players to maximize their minutes on the court. He reminded his local players not to be intimidated by the size and height of the imports, but instead to use this experience to learn and adapt to different playing styles. After a close game first half, Coach Boyd's confidence grew, recognizing that they could win if they focus on getting back on defense and taking control of the game. Gentlemen,
Another long bomb
Big
by
shot.
by KG Canaleta, and that's his shot.
And Boy talking to the referee. What's going on down there?
He's asking for a review of something, and Coach Boyd agrees with him. There's well, to be fair, there's been a lot of banging and pushing in this game because, as Andrea mentioned, the size advantage of the Aces.
And the Aces playing with four world imports there. Ricky Bryce, X-Man, Xavier Alexander, Sergey Primak, and Marcus Elliott. Denzel Wong is the only local player there for the Aces.
And they still have two more imports on the bench.
Well, by the way, Eman Ojola will not be playing tonight
Yes.
for the Aces.
Oh yes, that's a good point. We neglected to mention that at the top of the coverage.
This is a three-pointer from Denzel. Picked up by Jason. Into the hands of Pamboy. He will take it.
Again, that's an important shot because you don't want the bigs to camp out in the paint.
Pamboy will take it again, and he will miss it again. Rebounded by Sergey.
Good idea, just not enough arc on the shot.
He was wide open. He is 1 out of 5 now from the three-point territory. Foul is called. It's gonna be on the X-Man.
Yes, and you can see he's really tired because he can't really get enough lift anymore.
Two on the Aces.
You know, there is no lift anymore.
Yeah.
Alex Golchenko.
And usually you will do that when you're tired.
Yes.
You know, to stop the play.
You can't jump anymore. You want to slow things down. You know, lactic acid buildup in the muscles. It aches. You know, you have to shake off your muscles.
Yeah, you sound like a doctor.
Well, part of the job, partner. Part of the job. Biomechanics and everything.
KG pushing foul called and Alex Golchenko.
Yes, Golchenko realized that Canaleta had a step on him.
That's the second on Golchenko.
Yes, only the third on the Aces, and already Biñan in the penalty. Canaleta posting up, they didn't give him the ball.
Nice screen by Jason.
And
Inside pass, ball deflected.
knocked away by Bryce. Bryce has been quiet on offense.
Shot clock at 4 seconds for the
This is
Biñan.
tricky. It's a baseline inbound, and you have really long-armed defenders trying to stop the shot. Uh-oh.
Pamboy missing again. 1 out of 6 shooting from long distance.
Denzel Wong finally was able to outlet it.
Oops, short on the dunk. He was trying to dunk that basketball.
Yes.
Ricky Bryce was very short.
Well, the
Denying,
pass was a little high.
Denying Alexander the assist.
Another shot to take the lead for Biñan. I don't know why Ballesteros has been gun-shy in this game.
Ronnie missing the three-pointer, and KJ for the lead.
Canaleta to the rescue.
55 to 54.
Now he realizes that they need help off the boards.
Marcus.
And the Aces have to run.
Inside we go to Bryce, taken away from behind by Kenny Rogers. Pamboy. Kenny Rogers back to Pamboy with a fake, and he traveled.
Yes, he moved his feet with the up fake.
And I think he was not ready to take that shot. He hesitated for a while.
Yes, his confidence went down. He's been
Yeah,
missing so much from the outside.
55-54, the Biñan Tatak Gel. They are ahead by a point.
Yes. Very methodical third quarter. Give and go.
And Xavier is fouled.
Safety valve. Safety valve of the team.
Denzel missing the layup, but there was Xavier.
Jason Ballesteros, that's his second personal foul.
Alexander, 7 points in the game.
For Xavier Alexander.
Scored 5 points in the first quarter. Played for the entire first half and was 2 out of 4 from the field.
And he's gonna sleep well tonight. That I can tell you.
And he's shooting 2 out of 5 from the free throw line here, and with 7 assists and with 4 rebounds.
Very well-rounded game. And that is intentional. It doesn't just happen. It means you're really looking out for the team instead of your own numbers. Assists are not easy to get.
Yeah. You know, you give the ball and no conversion. Kenny Rogers inside against Ricky Bryce. And it's a 24-second shot clock violation.
You see, that's the problem, because Biñan is not really a terrific outside shooting team. So once they penetrate, you have Bryce there to block the shot. And you know, Ballesteros has not been a threat
Offensively.
offensively. The other players not really doing so well. So it's much easier for the Aces to defend now. But the tempo of the game belongs to Biñan.
Denzel missing again from beyond the arc. Kenny Rogers going left and right. J.J. Pito. 2 triples for KJ Canaleta here in the second half.
Now he's being denied by Alexander. There's a switch.
Now Marcus will defend him at the post area. He gives it to Ronnie Alonte. Short on the 3. He is 0 of 2 from downtown.
Kolchenko made him change his shot.
Xavier back out to Denzel. The extra pass. Alex pulling the trigger.
Wong knows he's not shooting so well, so he gave up the opportunity because Kolchenko's been shooting more consistently.
Yeah.
Good recognition.
And that's how you play. You be unselfish.
And now they're back on top.
Let's take a look at this one.
I would like to see Alfred Gayosa back in the game, though. He played very well in the second quarter.
And Alex Kolchenko with his 3rd 3-point field goal. He is 3 of 5 from downtown.
Those are very good numbers.
9 points in the game. And a bad pass by Kenny Rogers. Luka Curva. Marcus brings it across, back out to Denzel. Kolchenko from the corner. Pang! Another assist there for Denzel Wong.
Great pass, great pass. He knows Kolchenko has the hot hand. And that's really putting some distance between them and Biñan.
61-55, largest lead for the Aces.
Ballesteros had a mismatch. They
Here in
didn't
the
give him
game.
the ball.
Kenny Rogers, Luka Curva, answering it with his own version of the 3.
But that's still their middle game, so that's still just 2 points. And you're answering baskets and the other team's on top.
Well, that is his first from downtown.
Whoa!
He has 5 points. And Kolchenko now with 15 points. 5 out of 7 now from downtown.
Long-range missile from Kolchenko and a reply.
KJ with his 3rd here in the second half.
Very tight game. And you know,
64-61.
lucky for Biñan, they have a deep bench because they're giving up an awful lot of fouls.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Penalty.
Minute 16 remaining.
And the Biñan team over the foul limit, so Marcus Elliott will go to the free throw line. Well, Marcus Elliott, 1 out of 3 from the field, only 3 points in the game.
He's not taking too many shots this time around.
But he has 6 assists and 3 rebounds.
That's a lot. 6 assists means 12 points.
Yes, and this is the second trip to the line. I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
I
You
just
don't
have
want to influence the outcome. Suwal is back in the game. I think he sat down a little bit too long.
He is perfect from the field, shooting 3 out of 3 from the free throw line.
Offering the other side, Sergey Primak for Marcus Elliott and Ricky Bryce Jr.
And for the first time, Ricky Bryce will take a seat. He played the entire first half.
Warning with a buzzer for Jason Ballesteros.
And you have Gayosa and Primac coming into the game. 1:16 to go.
There's a
Oh,
review of the last
Alfred
sequence of play.
Gayosa
Both teams
was
have
hit
points and serve rubber bands they cover.
in the stomach.
Let's see what happened there.
So the referees, the officials will review it.
Yes, he was suddenly clutching his midsection. So let's review.
You know, it will take the wind out of you.
Oh, definitely. If you're hitting the solar plexus, you're going to feel it for a while. Luckily, our director, Koyo Panko, has 1 million cameras at his disposal. And of course, the referees are also going to review it from as many angles as possible to see the point of contact. See, that's right where the ribs meet. That's the solar plexus.
Sergey Primac, Alex Kolchenko, Denzel Wong, Xavier Alexander,
And you know, this
and Alfred Gayosa.
this break gives an advantage to the Aces because, you know, they're the older team, or rather, you know, they were starting to run a little more. Now they get more gas. So I guess they didn't catch anything.
They didn't catch anything, and their coach, Boyd Fernandez, asking for a flopping or faking a foul.
Yes. Sual going inside, wraparound pass.
Taken away by Sergey Primac. You know, he is playing with 3 fouls already.
Yes.
Gayosa shoots and blocked by
18 seconds shot clock.
Joseph Peñaridondo.
He's apologizes to the bench. He took too long to launch the shot. But they still have 18 seconds. So nothing to worry about.
Kolchenko for 3.
Again.
High arcing looking shot. And Xavier keeping it alive.
What do you know?
Denzel from downtown.
And they needed that.
Has been missing, but he's been assisting for the team, and that will be his first 3 here. And the third is KG will score!
Oh. Rushing, falling away, nothing Primac could do about that.
Tough shot to do. Fadeaway 3-point shot.
That's a pick and roll. An offensive foul on Primac, sticking his butt out.
Oh, that will be the fourth
I like the
on
way
him.
how the referee demonstrated.
20 foul on number 22, Sergey Primac, his
Fourth foul on Primac, so Bryce has to come back in.
Ricky Bryce checks back in. Primac will take a seat because he is now a liability on defense. 16 seconds remaining in the third.
Still a very close game, partner, as we head into the fourth quarter. So while needing a screen here, maybe you should just give it to Canaleta.
But he will try. Yes!
Oh! What? Remember, they say in basketball, you take what the defense gives you.
69 to 64. It's a 5-point game, 1.6 to go. Oops.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is 69 to 67.
3 quarters down, 1 more to go. It's a pretty close ball game, 69 to 67. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Today's a great day to watch basketball here in Biñan.
Oh, yeah, and we're expecting big crowds tomorrow because it's the weekend and it's the playoffs.
All right, fourth quarter action here in Biñan. Sandy Grumo with Bill Velasco. Last game of the elimination, last day of the elimination.
Yes.
But we still have one more game.
And it's an important one later on.
The Titans will take on the Dragons again.
The Dragons, doesn't matter what happens to them, they're still going to be the number one team in bracket B. But for the Titans, a loss could knock them out of contention. That's how close it's been in bracket A.
Pido. It's the drive and draw as Warren Bonifacio will score.
He's saying Bryce clipped him on the hand.
Now we are tied at 69. Oh, Bill.
Yes, this is now the problem. Bryce forcing that shot. He wasn't even really facing the basket.
And he was double teamed.
Yes.
Well, you can challenge it.
Well, he was the one who was putting force on the ball, so he determined the direction of the ball there.
A chance for Biñan to take the lead here.
Wong and Gayosa on the floor together.
That's a three. No. Rebounded by Warren Bonifacio for two.
That's normally his shot.
And Ricky Bryce getting the offensive rebound. Nice bounce pass to Alfred Gayosa. Oh, that's a travel.
Everybody's,
You have to be tough in this game, Bill.
Everybody's, whining about the calls and non-calls. They should just focus on the game.
And the referees, they're letting the players play.
Yes. You know what? As long as the calling is consistent, then you have no problem.
Almost a minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Tied at 69. It's been pretty close. 7 lead changes and 10 deadlocks.
So Gayosa gets a T for
faking a foul
and delaying the game.
Is it delaying the game?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Delaying the game, technical. So it's twice already.
Technical free throw for Roy Small.
Biñan, they're shooting 9 out of 10 from the free throw line.
That's excellent.
And it's Biñan basketball.
9:01 to go. So far, neither team really fouling. That's been Biñan's problem.
Sual can hit, and yes, he does.
He does not get distracted. Even with the hand flying in his face, he makes the shot. And look at our score, partner.
Now he is 4 out of 6 from the three-point territory. Gayosa will try to answer, and yes, he does.
Pressure? What pressure?
His first here in the fourth quarter. Now he is 2 from long distance in this entire game, shooting 2 out of 6. Sual cross it up.
Yeah, Bryce got a piece of it.
Alfred Gayosa attacks. Oh, he is like a man possessed now.
Well, Canaleta was off on the wrong foot and he bumped him a little bit. And this is what we were talking about earlier. Biñan needs more threats, especially from the outside. No, Sual is a threat.
It's a travel,
And so now it changes the complexion of the defense.
Oh, what's wrong with the pen? Now, 15 points now for Alfred Gayosa. Look at that. Alfred Gayosa coming off the bench. 2 out of 6 from downtown. 15 points here in the game. And most of his points came from the free throw line.
Yes.
4-3.
We also have to give kudos to Jason Ballesteros.
KG. Bonifacio.
Oh, he knows he has the muscle strength to match up against the imports. Oh, somebody hit Bryce.
Oh, yeah. And they will review it.
Both teams are advised to observe rubber match decorum. There is a review on the last halfway. All players inside the board.
I think it's going to be on KG Canaleta. Oh. It's very clear.
But you're looking at it from the referee's point of view. We haven't shown it to the audience yet. Oh. If that's
Look
in
at the face of Bryce. In pain.
Yeah, if that's in the solar plexus, then that's gonna knock the wind out of you.
Unsportsmanlike foul
Yes.
on KG.
That was practically a punch.
One review on sportsmanlike foul on number 9, KG Canaleta. Falls under criteria number 2 for excessive hard contact. That's his second personal
Excessive
foul.
contact.
2 free throws for
So Ricky Bryce will take 2 at the line.
And they will get possession.
Ricky Bryce, 5 out of 6. Now 6 out of 7 from the free throw line.
Not his usual game, but solid numbers.
16 points now. And 10 rebounds.
And again, that's a slow day for Ricky Bryce. Because he's not been getting too many touches in this game. He was earlier. And there you go.
Triple team there. Marcus is back in the game. Xavier thinking 3, he changed his mind. Now he will take it from short distance.
The safety
Safety
valve.
valve.
The safety valve. When the pressure is getting too high, give it to him, he'll release the pressure.
The Aces 78, Biñan 73, picked up by JJ. Tough shot there. JJ scored
Yes,
over
he got
Marcus Elliott.
his feet inside of Elliott, so nothing he could do there.
It's a 3-point ball game.
But,
Under 6, make that under 7 minutes to go.
Bryce against Ballesteros.
Oh, using his right hand there.
That's nearly impossible to stop. And look at how Gayosa is defending Suwal.
19 points now for Ricky Bryce.
And he's even going under the screen instead of over it.
Now KG is wide open. You know, that's the problem when you switch and you don't
Yes.
go back.
Yeah. Both of them are following Suwal.
80-78. It's a very close ball game we have here. Marcus Elliott. Bryce outside.
That he shouldn't take that shot.
Gayosa.
He should get into rebounding position.
Shot clock at 5 now. We have Alex Kolchenko for 3. Picked up by JJ Pido.
Important possession here for Biñan.
And a chance to tie this ball game at 80 all. This is for the lead.
He was falling forward.
And the long rebound by the X-Man. He will attack the defense of KG and he comes up empty. Marcus gets it back and draws the foul.
But again, that was created by Alexander pushing the pace.
A little bit short.
Again, when you're tired, you know, you're having an argument with your body. You say, like, we're going to do this, and then your body says, no, we're not.
The old-timers will call it, my body is betraying me again.
Yes. My body and I are disagreeing.
At the line is Marcus Elliott. Not his usual numbers, by the way.
He's been quiet in this third quarter.
Only 6 points here in the game, but now 8 points, by the way. And he is still perfect from the free throw line. 5 out of 5 shooting now for Marcus Elliott.
4-point game. Biñan still unable to crack the code. Ballesteros got the ball in such a rare situation and gave it up.
Approaching the 5-minute mark.
Pamboy Raimundo.
Wide open for 3 and got it.
That was a very brave shot. You had the 7'1" defender flying at you.
You know, before that shot, he missed 6 straight. Now he is 2 of 8 from downtown.
Well, they need the outside offense.
Here is Gayosa for 3. Rebounded by Biñan.
Gayosa normally makes that shot, but he's tired from chasing the point guards of Biñan around.
It was almost there.
Yes.
82-81, a very close ball game we have here in Biñan, the home team.
This is a game of inches, Sandy.
Down by one. Pomboy momentarily open. Foul is called on Marcus Elliott.
That's the one mismatch that they can exploit.
That is the second for Marcus Elliott.
Pushing foul number 2, Marcus Elliott, his second personal foul.
4 minutes and 41 to go here in the
14 seconds
fourth quarter. A.G. Canaleta.
Raimundo got away, so somebody's got to be open.
And that is J.J. Pito. He gets by Bryce. He gives it to Pomboy. Floater, yes. And Biñan now with a 1-point lead, 83-82. Pomboy Raimundo with 12 points. And G-Shock is the sponsor of our timeout. And for the first time here in the fourth quarter, the Biñan team, they are ahead by a point, 83-82. Pomboy Raimundo, 12 points in the game. Nice kick out. Pomboy with the little floater there over Marcus Elliott.
Told you, it's a game of inches. You know, do you have a three-point shot or a long two? Are you going to run the ball up or are you going to wait until you have a better shot? It's, you know, are you going to pass it into the big guy? Are you going to get your shot blocked? It's all those little things.
83-82, 4.5 remaining in this game.
And yet again, we talk about this thrice already. The Aces have not been able to run.
Gayosa very short on the attack. And 3 Aces not coming back on defense.
Yes, they're all tired. They've been playing every day, remember? You know, you play 30, 32 minutes a game every day. It's going to tell on you.
Pomboy Raimundo using the screen of Ballesteros for 3.
That would have been huge.
Rebounded by Marcus Elliott into the hands of Alex Kolchenko. Now he backs off.
He knew there were too many defenders.
They'll go to Xavier Alexander.
Look, everybody's walking up now for the Aces. Hey, maybe that's another reason they can't run.
3:45 to go. They will take it. Three-pointer, no. And Jason able to get to it.
Oh, he's done an incredible job of neutralizing Bryce. Bryce has not scored in this quarter. Except for what? Free throws?
Hook shot.
Oh, that hook shot, yeah.
Shot clock at 10 seconds. Pomboy, a major factor here for Biñan.
Good denial by Elliott.
JJ blocked by Bryce. And JJ recovering it, but the ball went out of bounds, and it's also a 24-second shot clock violation.
Sergey Primak.
No, Sergey Primak will be back here.
But you expect Bryce to be back.
3 minutes 15 to go. 83-82. You know, this is the lineup that we've been talking about.
Yeah. Very solid.
Because all the players there can play multiple positions for the Aces.
And Gayosa is bigger and more versatile than Wong.
Shot clock 8 seconds. Now it's 5. Xavier. He attacks with no room to breathe.
He was simply smothered there. The buzzer went off, but Biñan already had the ball.
2 minutes and 43 to go.
You know, Ballesteros is also tired, wouldn't you be? You're battling somebody a head taller. Canaleta, smaller man on him.
Shot clock at 2. Oh, KG will not get the kind bounce, though. Now this is for the lead.
Alexander asking for the ball.
Whoops. 2 players down on the floor, but both teams not yet in the penalty.
The foul will likely be on Sual.
That will be the 3rd team foul for Biñan.
Another improvement that Biñan has made, they have kept away from unnecessary fouls. That's what allowed the Aces to creep back into this game in the third quarter.
You know, both teams, they're very physical.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they play hard on defense.
But I like the way the refs have been calling
yeah,
the game.
they're very consistent with the call, by the way.
It's a mature kind of game.
Marcus shoots and scores over Warren Bonifacio.
And somebody's on the floor again. That's really fatigue speaking.
84-83. We have a timeout here in Biñan. You're watching the winter tournament of the TAT. You know, it's been a very close ball game here, Bill Velasco. And fourth quarter, the Aces taking back the lead as Marcus will score for the first time from the field here. Now they're up by 1.
2 and 15 to play. Neither team in the penalty. It's going to be close. It might boil down to who has more energy.
You know, that's the second field goal of Marcus Elliott. He has 11 points already here in the game.
A lot of them free throws.
Yeah, and he is perfect from the free throw line, by the way. 4 out of 4. 84-83, 2 minutes and 15 to go.
Important inbound here for Biñan. Because you get some kind of 4 or 5 point lead at this stage of the game, it's really going to be hard to come back.
13 of the 24. Ryan Sewell, KG, guarded by Xavier. Lost the double coverage, intercepted by Alfred Gayosa.
Nowhere to go.
Marcus, he gives it to Prima.
Beautiful pass, beautiful. Safety valve.
The safety valve, and Prima on location there.
Yes.
He was perfectly
Right
standing
place,
in there, right
right
place
time.
at the right time. Timeout. Look at this one. We always talk about Marcus Elliott and Sergei Primak. It seems that they've been playing all throughout.
And remember, at the top of the coverage, we said, you know, and we've said it in past games also, you have Elliott and Alexander are the safety valves of this team.
And Primak always there lurking in, waiting for that pass to happen, and he will score.
They're the ones who relieve the pressure when you need it most. Pamboy Raimundo playing heavy minutes here in the second half.
86-83 now. There's the switch.
Kolchenko coming out to meet Sewell.
Look at that. They've been switching, but they've been chasing.
Oh,
And of course,
Ballesteros.
Jason Ballesteros not expecting it.
yes, because he hasn't taken a shot in this game.
Alfred, the change of pace. The floater, he hits the back iron, picked up by KJ.
They
Both
should push it
teams
up.
Not yet in the penalty. Ryan for 3, pulling the trigger, and it rims out. And
Now,
Sergei Primak getting the
Primak
rebound.
had the choice to come out. He decided to stay home for the rebound.
86-83. Marcus Elliott, 11 points in the game.
Primak's
There you
open.
go. Primak. Oh!
That was-
Marcus Elliott, it's been like they've been playing all together for a long time.
Well, I told you, if you get a 4 or 5 point lead at this stage, it will probably be over.
15 of the 24. Warren is
Oh, he
momentarily
hesitated.
open.
Smaller player on him, and he hesitated.
Yes.
Jason Santiago wants to talk things over. Bonifacio providing spark down low. And it's a 3-point game. Back in a moment. And what a game we have here inside the Alonte Sports Arena, Bill Velasco.
Yeah, it's a great composure being shown here by the Aces. You know, they were trailing most of the game. Came back slowly, little by little.
We've been waiting for this game to happen, Bill.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. The host team, of course, a local powerhouse. And Denzel Wong puts himself into the game.
You know, the TAT fans wanting this ball game. 40 seconds to go. It's a 3-point lead
Oh, yeah.
for the Aces.
Now, if you are Biñan, you just want one stop and a good shot, but hope that it happens sooner.
There's the screen by Primac. Back out to Denzel. Inside to Primac. Kolchenko is fouled.
Important free throws here.
Well, if it's in the act of shooting, he will take 2. If it's not, I think it's in the act of shooting.
Either way, tough situation for Biñan. If it was not in the act of shooting, the Aces would get last possession. But either way, Biñan has the foul.
First is good for Alex Kolchenko.
4-point game.
With 20 seconds remaining, you know, Biñan, they are over the foul limit already.
He can ice the game here.
And goes 2 out of 2 at the line. Alex Kolchenko. And Biñan wants to talk things over. Timeout here in Biñan. Alex Kolchenko. Now screen, look at that.
And you can tell that they just want this game to be over too.
How about 17 points for Kolchenko? 5 out of 7 from the field. 5 out of 7 from downtown.
That means he hasn't taken a 2-point shot.
And his first trip to the line, perfect. 2 out of 2.
You can't ask for more than that.
Oh, yeah.
14 seconds on the shot.
I have always said he's one of the underrated players on this team.
You and me, we are
Yeah.
just waiting for his breakout game.
Yeah.
Shot clock 14 seconds, game clock 20 seconds.
Now they need a quick 3 and then maybe foul. But they have 2 fouls to give too. Uh-oh. Consistent denial.
KG will try to force it. Wong making.
Yeah.
KG
Making him
can have his
miserable.
life miserable. Here is Kolchenko, but he will not take it.
He will
Oh,
not. He will use up the clock.
That is the respect we are wanting to see.
They're not
Bill.
running up the score. So now we have an interesting setup. The Aces climb up to 4-1 along with the Black Bears. So now the next game is going to be crucial to force
yes.
another 3-way tie for the leadership in bracket A.
And our move of the game, Marcus Elliott recognizing Sergey Primac, always lurking in and waiting for the assist of Marcus Elliott. It's been like they've been playing together for so many years, Bill.
Yes, and what was nice about that was he got the two defenders to commit.
And our final score, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 5-point win for the Aces, 90-85, solidifying their hold at #1 spot in Group A.
Along with the
Macau Black Bears.
Yes.
Our
And-
player of the game.
And now Titans Pilipinas have to win to force another three-way tie. Then it will rely on the numbers or a knockout game tomorrow.
Alex Kolchenko, all his shots came from the three-point territory.
And what a percentage, 5 out of 7.
Yes,
That's, that's more than 2/3.
a big game for Alex Kolchenko, by the way. And as we mentioned earlier, we are always looking for that breakout game of
Yeah.
Alex. And yes,
Stepping out of the shadows of his teammates.
and we are waiting for. I think he's not expecting to be interviewed.
Yes. I don't think we've ever interviewed him.
Yeah, this will be the first time that we will interview Alex Kolchenko, but I
Yes.
think, yes, he will not be interviewed. Up next, the Titans versus the Dragons. Andre Veloso, Bill Velasco, and Sandy Grumo will be back for the ball game.